Leave the little guy alone!
You suck!
Hi, I'm Eddie C, and I'm here to prove all these critics wrong. Okay, so the gameplay may have been bad, but there is a rich story under there that is itching to be told! So join me in this third installment of my Leon Kennedy series as I delve into
Resident Evil
6. We begin Leon's story in RE6 in June 2013, meaning he probably got called to aid the president while he was watching a Fred video.
Hey, it's Fred!
Wouldn't you know it, there's a new virus called the C virus. Eddie C virus? Bioterrorists attacked the university. President Adam Benford is giving a speech at regarding bioterrorists. How ironic. A vapor cloud of the C virus is released into the university's ventilation, turning all infected into walking corpses. Among the infected is the president. Agents Leon Kennedy and Helena Harper rush to the university. Wait, Helena? Leon had actually had a history with the president, working together to eradicate BOWs, but now he is faced with his infected friend. He has no choice but to shoot the man who he worked with to stop this bioterrorism. Helena realizes and confesses to Leon that she is responsible for this attack. What? To keep the audience retention up, Helena says that she'll explain everything when they get to the Tall Oaks Cathedral. Leaving the university, they are attacked by swarms of infected, barely managing to make it onto a bus to get to the cathedral. They partake in a numerous amount of puzzles in the cathedral, like who the hell designed this cathedral? Why on earth would the Pope need to shoot bells with guns? After making it through the tricky trials of the cathedral, they make it to the underground lab. Weird cocoon-like entities fill the lab. Leon sees a videotape of Ada Wong being birthed from a cocoon, so that's where she came from. Okay, anyway, ew! We make it to the cathedral. In fact, we are now past the cathedral. Can we finally learn what Helena's big secret is? No. She wants to keep the retention up even more as Leon has to travel further into the depths of this crazy cathedral. Crazy Cathedral. That could be like a band name or an album. They make it through the lab, killing all these damn cocoon zombies, where they then make it to the catacombs, where we find Deborah. Deborah ain't just any old gal, she's Helena's sister. Since this is Resident Evil, she begins to writhe in agony. She transforms into one of the cocoons from the lab, and then emerges as a monstrous BOW. She attacks Leon and Helena, but don't worry, just as in RE4 and RE2, Ada comes to Leon's rescue. Leon remembers the video of Ada emerging from the cocoon, sparking a distrust between them. While Leon gets all hung up over his nearly 14-year-long situationship, Helena is forced to kill her own sister, the person she came to rescue. This establishes a theme that is explored in zombie stories a lot, where a character has to kill a close friend or loved one due to a virus. As this happened with Leon and the president. It echoes Resident Evil 2, when Robert Kendo was forced to shoot his infected daughter. The retention is now good enough for Helena, so she reveals the truth of what happened. Derek Simmons, a presidential aide, was the man behind this outbreak. He kidnapped Deborah, forcing her to help him with his plan to kill the president. Ada feels like she hasn't aura farmed in a while, so she makes her leave. Leon calls Hunnigan, but it's not Hunnigan who picks up. It's Simmons. Simmons frames Leon and Helena for the assassination of the president. Well, I mean, Leon did kill him, but it's not his fault. Simmons says that he'll clear both of their names if they go to him. Helena is enraged. She has now lost her sister and been framed for murder. All due to the same man. They make it out of the catacombs and... oh. Maybe this really is a copy of Resident Evil 2. Hey, hold your horses, old friend. Now's your chance to like and subscribe during this lovely self-promotion for my channel. It's October, so you know what that means. October! Spooky videos for a month, starting with this one. I'm gonna call this Eddie-tober. Eddie, you already posted in October. Ah, you sly worm, that does not count. Why? Yet another bioterror attack happens in the world. This time in China. And who else but Simmons is heading there? Maybe he's connected to all of this. With Hunnigan's help, Leon and Helena fake their deaths and head for China. They arrive safely in China. Panic is rampant in the streets. The bioterror attack is in full swing. But Leon reunites with a familiar face from RE2, a fellow Raccoon City survivor, Sherry Birkin. Yep, the kid from RE2 is now all grown up and hanging out with Albert Wesker's son? Don't worry though, he's chill. But it turns out Simmons is Sherry's superior? Damn, everything is connected! Leon tells Sherry about everything Simmons has done, and is very protective over her for the scene that they meet. It's very cute. Leon sees Ada again, and tries to get information out of her. But trying to do that is like trying to get on the NBA as a 5'3" white guy. Chris Boulder Redfield shows up, and is after Ada. He claims that she is behind the attacks. Leon defends his girl, telling Chris about how it's really Simmons. In this Batman v Superman ass scene, They point guns at each other, creating a perfect trailer bait scene, but during this chaos, Ada escapes. Chris goes after Ada, while Leon goes after Simmons, with Chris eventually informing Leon that Ada had been killed. Leon and Helena finally encounter Simmons, both with personal vendettas against him. They begin to fight. Shouldn't this be easy though? 2v1 and it's just some rich dude. Oh. Even though Simmons was infected with the C virus, the pair managed to put an end to him. They can finally rest. This major attack is over. Oh, for God's sake! Okay, so whoever the f*** is sending all these missiles decides to bomb China too, leaving Leon and Helena completely f***ed. They desperately scramble for the infected streets of China. Leon makes a vow to survive, to honor the friends who didn't, all the innocent civilians who were infected. Rescue comes in the form of a helicopter, piloted by... What?! Ada is now alive?! Okay, so Leon thought Ada died just for her to be alive, just like what happened in RE2. I'm starting to see a pattern here. They head to the roof of the quad tower, where they encounter a mutated Simmons once again. Simmons attacks them, constantly mutating throughout the fight. With Ada's help, they finally defeat him at last. I promise, for real this time. As always, Ada mysteriously disappears, dragging on the cruel love story of Leon Kennedy and Ada Wong. The agents got evidence from Ada of Simmons' actions, being able to clear their names. And with that, Leon's story in Resident Evil 6 comes to a close.
Women.
Now, I definitely don't think that was better than Resident Evil 2 or 4. But beneath all that janky gameplay, there is an interesting story that could be retold in a future remake. I have faith in you, Capcom! This story focused more on Leon and Ada's relationship, but in my opinion, could have done way better if Leon was solo, as I think he works best that way. Maybe only teaming up with Helena for half of the game, but hey-ho.
Ooh, the month of Eddie-tober is upon us. See here, I have my decoration. Do you have your Eddie-tober decorations up?
The pumpkin.
Troglodyte. Please like and subscribe. You wouldn't want to miss any spooky videos like this, would you now, huh? Okay, yeah, bye.